Earth on the penultimate floor. Hackers breached the Vatican servers, according to claims, and discovered an ancient manuscript detailing the structure of the worlds. The Bible, renowned for the most famous widely read book globally, it addresses the age-old question that has perplexed humanity: does life exist beyond the grave? However, this book omits certain sections that could have provided additional insight into the intriguing question: what is their location? Many ancient texts have been lost to time, known only through other ancient writings that reference them in some manner. Others are preserved in secure locations, such as the vast Vatican Library. With technological advancements, these texts have begun to be digitized. The Vatican has embraced the digital revolution, safeguarding sensitive information behind layers of security. However, there have been instances where adept hackers have breached the Vatican's confidential servers to access these ancient documents. One such text, which will be the focus of discussion now, describes the architecture of the cosmos, suggesting that our Earth resides on the second to last level of the universe. Throughout history, those in position of great power have often sought to exert control over the masses. Regrettably, religion has been utilized as a means of control. Sacred texts, while treasured by many, have been manipulated by those in authority, and these texts have been interpreted and sometimes altered to cast the rulers in a favorable light. On occasion, when certain aspects did not serve their purpose, parts of these texts were expunged or entirely rewritten. However, the original documents were preserved, possibly for future profitable transactions or to be reinterpreted in response to contemporary events. And recently, hackers infiltrated the Vatican servers and discovered an ancient manuscript detailing the structure of various worlds. This text, written in an ancient language, is believed to be apocryphal writing that the Catholic clergy has kept hidden, presumably because of the threat they pose to established authority. The danger they pose is difficult to ascertain. Moreover, only portions of these texts have been made public, with some segments remaining undeciphered, and this is primarily because, as per hackers' claim, the texts were discovered on a vessel that foundered in the Dead Sea, a ship known as the Ark. Does hell have a day off? The Apostle Paul's apocryphal letter suggests that souls in hell receive a respite every Sunday. However, scholars have deemed this work a forgery from the distant 3rd century AD. These texts were excised from the Holy Bible long ago, but not for this reason. Indeed, in the 3rd century, there were texts that detailed the structure of the entire universe, including otherworldly realms. This predates Dante's Divine Comedy by a millennium. The Vatican's underground archives hold an immense collection of texts, possibly numbering in the tens or hundreds of thousands, which are not available for public viewing. Additionally, there are artifacts within these archives that could significantly alter our comprehension of Earth and human history. The custodians of the Vatican Library have digitized a significant portion of their documents, the hacker said. This is how we came across something intriguing. We need to understand what it is. So, numerous treatises, which are confirmed to be authentic, directly state that our world is one among 7 distinct worlds. Each of these worlds is populated by unique beings, different from those in other worlds. The highest world is said to be that of the architect, the creator of all life. Then there are the increasingly many worlds beneath it, akin to layers of floors. Earth resides on the penultimate level, and hell occupies the very last. This suggests that the underworld is much nearer to us than we might think. It has been suggested that the souls of those who have sinned are destined for hell. According to this view, after physical death, these souls descend into hell. This could explain the prevalence for evil and injustice in our world. The theory posits that souls, upon leaving their bodies, traverse through various worlds, accumulating negative energy. By the time they reach Earth, they are laden with negativity, which they partially dispel as they pass by, allowing some of this negative energy to infiltrate humans. This moment evokes Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale, The Snow Queen, where shards from the evil mirror penetrate people, compelling them to commit wicked acts. Indeed, there seems to be a grain of truth in every fairy tale. Thus, it's not uncommon for someone who was nurtured in a loving and kind family to unexpectedly reveal a darker side. It's not inherently their fault. Perhaps fragments of the evil mirror have infiltrated them, or they've been influenced by the negative energy of nearby sinful souls. This leads to a pertinent question. Why us? Why is the human world just one step above the last? Can we ascend to higher realms? Hackers have not found the answer. However, there's a notion that if a person remains virtuous until death, avoiding sin, they will surely not descend to hell. So what's next? Perhaps they'll be reborn as a being from a higher world, or they may be granted a second chance on earth. The second question is, why would the Vatican conceal such information? Well, there are worlds, so what? The things we are aware of are less astonishing. In fact, it's straightforward. Many individuals use this data to justify the heinous acts they commit. The hackers who breach the Vatican servers state that they have extensive work ahead. They are engaged in translating the leaked text, which demands considerable time and effort. They seek methods to communicate the information they've obtained to the public in a more comprehensible manner. They cannot simply release it through conventional channels. Few would believe them. Hence, they are contemplating their alternatives. However, they hold one firm belief: within a few years, the world will undergo dramatic changes. This is on Soul Ask. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.